All right, so here I'm going to teach her to move her 4/4. Basically what I want her to do is I want her front feet to cross and her back feet to stand still. Now, she's never learned this, so this is the learning stage. So I don't want to ask for 5 steps. I want to ask for 1. So I'm walking towards her, and it's really important. Right there was good, yeah. It's really important when you're asking for this, you stand in the correct spot. A lot of horses will walk forward, and I'm pretty sure she does in this video, hopefully, like right there. I know I stopped, but they tend to walk forward when you do this exercise. So standing in front when you're asking for it kind of stops that forward movement. There she's being a little head shy again. I had that stick. It's a different feeling. But you'll see she'll start calming down because she remembers everything. And I have a lovely bee here in the picture. So you always want to rub to the stop. Horses don't learn from pressure itself. They learn from the release of pressure. So whenever I want my horse to stop, I'm taking that pressure away and I'm rub, 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 rub. Okay, you can't see here, but I'll be moving here shortly. Okay. So she's not getting it yet, so of course I'm not going to release that pressure there. Okay, so this is a different angle. I did this on purpose because I was trying to do this for an advertisement type thing for later down the road. But I like the view on this one because you can kind of, you're lower to the ground, you can kind of see her feet better. I know not right now, but I'm trying to figure out. I know I look dumb in these videos sometimes, but it's not about what you look like. It's about, you know, getting better horsemanship skills. So, all right, so I'm asking, that was a good cross. I don't know if you saw that, but her left front foot crossed over that right one. That's what I'm looking for. So see me taking that pressure away and rub, rub, rub. Okay, so there. That's good. Alright, so now I'm going to do some backing up. Cheyenne did learn this back when I was training her. But it is a reminder, so I am only taking a few steps. Tomorrow I'm going to ask for a lot more and a lot better speed. There, I was trying to yield her hindquarters. I like to throw in a couple different exercises when I'm training horses. As a quick reminder, she already knew that she had to hide the hiney, basically move those hind end. So there, I was just throwing it in. Why not? Now, I was a little late talking about this, but when I stop, see how my hand is open pretty much there? I want to make sure that I keep my hand open, and that way that my horse can pull away and keep backing. There's no force to stop. If I was to hold it, she's not getting rewarded for backing up and stopping. She's getting onto. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but basically I don't want to get onto her for backing up. She's learning body language right now. That's basically what's happening here. So right now I have passive. I'm looking down, my shoulders are down, my knee might be cocked. I'm not being aggressive. Now watch what my body language does. Now I'm moving, but I'm still up, lifted up. See how my body lifts up. That is active body language. She's got to learn the difference between active and passive. So active, I'm coming at her. See how she didn't move? She's got to learn that difference. All right, you can't really see here, so. Okay, so now I'm getting her prepared for Liberty. She's not ready for Liberty right now, but this is an exercise to kind of, I don't know if you've ever seen some top horsemen when they're walking around, their horse has no halter, no lead rope, nothing on, and they're doing circles around the person. That's kind of what I'm getting her prepared for. And she's never learned this, so this is her first time. I'm not going to get on to her that much. Really, I wouldn't get on to her with anything she did. She didn't do anything bad. She was a little confused every now and then. I'd like to see her head tucked in a little bit more to get softer. But this is her first time. I'm not going to be super, super, super picky. All right, so right there, she's got to learn to go off that pressure. And there's another exercise that I do later on in this video that you'll get to see that helps that. See right there, she doesn't like going against that. She likes to pull that pressure right there. She's pulling. She's saying, you can't catch me. And I said, oh yeah, there you go. And this is confusing to a lot of horses too, because lunging, you're not that close and you have a stick at them. And to them, if you don't do a lot of desensitizing, or really when you start desensitizing, they don't understand why you're touching them with the stick and moving at the same time. They're used to standing still and not doing anything. So now that you're moving with them, you have a stick on them, that's scary. So you'll see a lot of horses when you teach them this that they'll kind of shy away, or they'll take off cantering, or they freak out. Don't get onto them. Just keep doing it. Keep getting them in the flow, get them used to it. See right there, she's kind of shying away. But you'll notice later on in the video that she gets really comfortable with it. And this exercise is great because it's not a tiring exercise. You can do it for a long time. And I wouldn't do it for like hours and hours. That's not what I'm meaning. I mean, you can keep doing it until she gets in rhythm and gets the motion. And it's something great to do. Like when you go catch them, do this while you're going down. Back up sometimes. Do this. Get your horse moving. Your horse is always going to have a good day if you start off good. If you start off making them work, make them move their feet, get them using the thinking side of the brain, they're going to have attention on you. But if you go under your pen, that horse is saying, screw you, it's got the butt towards you, kind of saying, I don't really care, and then you just walk it down, let it gag down, get it groomed, let it kind of pin its ears a little bit. Right there, you're setting yourself up for failure because your horse is getting away with all this stuff. It's not having to think. It's not having to move its feet. The round pin, you don't just go to the round pin to work. You work all the way up to the round pin. The moment your horse sees you, that means you're working. I don't care if you're scooping poop, if you're feeding, that horse should pay attention to you and respect you. One of my sale horses, Flicka, her name now is Kay. I'll get a video of her when I go out to her pen. She's really good about paying attention to me. It doesn't matter if I'm in the horse's pen next to her. It doesn't matter if I'm, by the truck getting hay. She's paying attention to me. The moment she hears me or sees me, those two eyes are looking at me. Her butt never once goes towards me. And that's really, really important because she knows the moment she sees me, guess what? It's time to work. All right, so here I would like to see a little bit tuck in the head. I'll probably work on that tomorrow with her. Making her really work to get soft and supple. And I'm excited to see this horse once she gets ready to ride because all these exercises are preparing her for being ridden and they're preparing her to be soft and supple. They're getting her started on the right track. Nobody screwed her up yet. Nobody got on her back and fell off. Nobody put the saddle on and didn't tighten enough and it fell on the ground. There's nothing that she has to be scared of. I get to do that all. So right there, she didn't want to go. So she's saying, you can't catch me. And I should have sped up there and said, oh, yes, I can. But I just kind of followed her. And it doesn't hurt to follow her, but she's just going to keep doing it because she gets that little bit of a rest. Remember, horses don't learn from pressure itself. They learn from the release of pressure. So she got a release of pressure by backing up. And it wasn't much release of pressure. There was still a little pressure there. But it was just enough for her to say, oh, I got a little break there. I can back up. She's starting to get that hindquarters bit down there. I really like how she gives that hiney to me. Or really moves it away, I should say. Okay, so here's a good exercise to help her get off of that halter pressure. See right there, she didn't want to do it. So you can't see what I'm doing, but I got after her and I said, oh, I can catch you. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. As soon as that tail passes my belly button, I want to look at her and have her hide her hiney. Move that hindquarters. Right there, the reason I backed her up is she didn't stop and she ran on top of me. I don't want my horses knowing they can come into me unless I know for sure, for a dang fact, that I can move them out of my personal space. If I can't move them out of my personal space, they have no business being in there, especially if I didn't ask them to be. All right, so there, she's responding well. I really like how slow she's being. She's not being overreactive. This exercise works on multiple things. It works on getting off the halter, it works on getting out of my space, and it works on going in claustrophobic areas. You know, horses are very claustrophobic animals, and being that close to the fence, that's a claustrophobic area. Excuse me. I went ahead and let her stop there, and I tried to rub her to let her know, you know, that's okay. She's being a little lazy on that butt, and I kind of smacked it there. Not hard, just a little tap. What I'd like to see is slower hands on my part. See, right there, she's not taking me serious on that side. And you'll watch further down as I go. Right there, so you can't get me, ha ha ha. I'm going to start really getting after her. I actually think it's right here and you won't be able to see it. Yeah, she gave really well there. That's kind of what I want right there. She still got on top of me. I backed her up, but that way she spins her butt around, she's not spinning it towards me. She's getting it out of my way. She's giving to me. That's what I want. So this is probably, I don't even know, like the 5th time she's done that. I should have gotten after her. I should have backed her and backed her and backed her and backed her to teach her, get out of my space. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. The rest of the video, she kept kind of getting out of the camera there, but more to come. So thank y'all so much for watching, and make sure to let me know if y'all enjoyed it or not. Thanks.